is the Sanlam Moola-Money Family Game Show. Each week, two families compete to win 50,000 Rand and stand a chance to be in the final to win 500,000 Rand. And the ultimate prize, confidence. But for now, here they are, your game show hosts, Nicolette Mashile and Tyson Gubeni.
Well, it's a 1 for the Moolah, 2 for the show, 3 to get them ready, and let's go right here on the Sanlam Moola-Money Family Game Show. Now, by the end of today's episode, one lucky family is walking away with 50,000 Rands and a ticket straight to the quarterfinals.
And of course, Tyson, a grand prize of 500,000 Rand. Now that is $500,000 Rand, guys.
Whew, I need to make friends today, Nicolette. But of course, I am joined by the one, the only financial bunny, Nicolette Mashile, superstar presenter.
Thank you so much, Tyson. You make me sound absolutely amazing. But as I said, we are on the Sanlam Moola-Money Family Game Show, and it is the most exciting way for all of us to learn about our finances. Let's find out who we're playing with today.
It gives me a great pleasure and honor to introduce Team Ubisi. It is Fortunate and Ivy. Oh yes, Team Ubisi, how are you doing today?
We're okay. Yeah.
Is it like Ubisi, like milk?
Full cream milk.
Full cream milk, I love it.
Full cream milk with a full cream performance today. I am super excited. You are going head to head with Team Khumbuza. It is Sizwe and Lizwe, the brothers, actors, content creators. How are you doing, gentlemen?
Feeling good. We're ready to take this money.
Oh, ready to take this money?
I'm not hearing anything about winning, guys.
I mean, we winners.
Okay.
We winners.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, the brothers, you have a challenge up against you today. Of course, Team Ubisi. But we are not alone. We have our Sanlam Pro who is giving us guidance today. It's Marissa Meyers.
Thanks so much, Tyson. Last time we covered money management and the importance of having a financial plan. Today we are talking about savings and how you can save for your future. Every episode in this season, we are offering a book of money rules. Today's money rule is spend less, save more, repeat. Spend less, save more, repeat. Families, you've got a big challenge ahead of you today. I am here to support you on your financial journey. Stay strong, stay focused, and may the moolah be with you.
Indeed, may the moolah be with them, Marissa, because the aim of the game is very simple. You've got to accumulate as much moolah as you can versus your opponent. However, we are nice, Kaloku. We're not just going to start you off dry, right? 20,000 for each family, but we're playing the Moolah Money Mystery. How does it go,
It's our
Tyson?
first game. Each family will be able to collect moolah and insurance, and it will be by way of fastest finger first. So insurance policies can protect you in case you run into a slippery situation somewhere down the line, right, Nicolette?
Yes, definitely. Because remember that if you get anything wrong when you buzz, you're going to lose some moolah, and that's an exact 2,000 moolahs. Right, are you ready for our game? Remember, because 50,000 Rand is here at stake, I've got to have your fingers behind you, and you're getting that first question, and this is how it goes. Complete the phrase, pay yourself. A, first, B, last, or C, after buying shoes.
The buzzer for Team Ubisi went off first. What is your choice?
A.
Team Ubisi says A first. Let's see if you are correct. First is the correct answer. Oh, yes.
Oh, we are
Oh, yes. So what will you pick? Will you pick an insurance policy or will you add some moolah money to that portfolio?
Moola-Money.
Moolah money? Okay. Let's stack it up. Nicolette, moolah money added to Team Ubisi's portfolio. You go up 4,000 moolahs. You currently have 24,000 moolahs.
I'm loving it. We're starting off with that moolah. Let's get into the next question. From what age should you start saving? Is it A, any age? The earlier, the better. Or B, after high school? C, only when I turn 30.
Team Khumbuza was quick there with the buzzer. What is your selection?
It has to be A, the earlier the better.
Team Khumbuza says A, the earlier the better. Let's see if A is the correct answer. It is correct. All right, so it's on you. How are you going to go? Are you
Money. Don't
Money,
even say
money,
it.
I have 4,000 mullahs added to your portfolio and you've got 24,000. Let's move on to our next question. And it reads, what should a budget include? A, expenses, B, income, or C, all of the above?
Now, the buzzer for Team Khumbuza went quite quickly. What is your selection this time around?
My selection is C, all of the above.
C, all of the above. Let's see if you got that correct. It is correct. Once again, it is on you. They are
Let's go on to our next question, which is not a key to saving? A, spending, B, discipline, or C, focus?
That was very, very close. If you look at the facial expressions of Team Khumbuza, it's like,
I'm like, what's happening
that
here?
was close. Team Khumbuza, what is your selection?
I'm choosing number A.
Let's see if that is the correct answer. Spending is correct.
Right. The next question is, what does interest earned in a savings account mean? Does it mean A, money that is earned for keeping money in a savings account? B, fees that you have to pay? Or C, a family member asking you about your money?
Team Khumbuza, once again, with the steely facial expressions.
Absolutely.
Which of these is your selection?
And my answer is A.
The answer is A, money that is earned for keeping money. Let's see if that is the correct one. It is. Are you adding money to your portfolio or an insurance policy?
More money.
Okay, what a strategy. They're adding more Moolah, Nicolette.
You know what? Team Khumbuza is like, we are just stacking up that money because it's all about the money at the end of the day. Of course, we've come to the end of round one, but the pressure is on, and I think we can all feel it. What are the scores looking like,
All right,
Tyson?
Team Ubisi, you are currently sitting on 24,000 mullahs. No insurance policies in that portfolio as yet, Nicolette.
All right, and Team Khumbuza sitting on a comfortable 36,000 mullahs in their portfolio. Also, no insurance policy.
Oh, absolutely. There is plenty at stake. As they say in my part of the world, hey, good tense, good tense. Up next is nothing less than climbing a mountain. We'll see you in moments right here on the Sanlam Moola-Money Family Game Show. Sanlam Moola-Money Family Game Show, where today we have Team Ubisi, the pride and joy of Soshanguve, Section BB, going head-to-head against Team Khumbuza. And at stake, of course, is that 50,000 Rand prize.
Indeed, Tyson. I think we need a quick overview of what the scoreboard is looking like. Team Ubisi, 24,000 Moolah in your portfolio. How are you feeling about that?
No.
Lisali shaky nyana.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
no, I do feel you in Team Khumbuza.
Team Khumbuza is
Money.
36,000 mullahs. They're so excited. I love it.
Absolutely. We are going to play the Moolah-Money Mountain up next. So we'll start off once again with the fastest fingers first. If you buzz and you know the answer, so if you get it correct, then you unlock a true or false question pack, which determines how far you move up the Moolah Mountain. Mara, wait! You must be sure that you know the answer before you hit the buzzer. Otherwise, you could lose 2,000 mullahs if that answer is incorrect.
Now, of course, remember that in this game, you are able to use what you don't really have. Each team doesn't have any insurance. I'm a bit worried when those life events do come up, but let's play and see how it goes. All right, and here comes that first question. What percentage of your take-home pay should go to savings? Is it A, 1%, B, 20%, or C, 45%?
Team Ubisi was first to hit the buzzer. What is your selection?
B, 20%.
Okay, and they say B, 20%. That is your selection. Let's see if it is correct. It is correct.
It is definitely correct. So what we're going to do is we're going to unlock a true and false. It's going to come at you very quickly. You've got to answer immediately, right? And here they come.
There is only one right way to save. The amount you save is determined by what you have left at the end of the month once all your spending is done.
False.
Money habits in children are formed by the time they are 7 years old.
False.
Saving should be part of my monthly budget.
True.
I should only save when I have lots of money to put away.
False.
It is 3 positions up the Moolah mountain for those answers. Let us see exactly where that takes you, Team Ubisi. What lies in store? It is a life event, an unfortunate and unforeseen circumstance where had you had a policy, you could have used it. So since you don't, unfortunately, you lose some moolahs from that portfolio, Nicolette. Oh,
right.
minus 2,000 moolahs. But the game is still on. You never know how things will turn out.
All right, and we move on to the next question. A formula that's popularly used to estimate the number of years required to double the invested money at a given annual rate of return is a rule of thumb, rule of 72, annual percentage yields.
And the answer is B,
B.
rule of 70.
B, rule of 72 is your selection, Team Khumbuza. Let's see if that is the correct one. It is correct.
It's correct indeed. Team Khumbuza, remember, true or false, you're going to hear them, and when they come, you've got to answer. And here they are.
Inflation reduces the buying power of your money.
True.
1 rand today is worth more than 1 rand 5 years ago.
True.
Moderate inflation is associated with economic growth. Keeping money under your
false.
mattress is not a strategy to manage inflation.
True.
Inflation is viewed as a positive when it helps boost consumer demand and consumption, driving
False.
economic growth.
All right, and that is 2 out of 5, which means that Team Khumbuza, you are moving 2 positions up at the Moolah Mountain. Let's see where you end. Hey now! Absolutely loving the tension in the room. Let's go to the next question. Objectives or milestones that you want your money to cover at a specific time are A, financial goals, B, empire building, or C, yardstick.
Team Ubisi, hit that buzzer. What is your selection?
It's A, financial goals.
A, financial goals. Let's see if that is the correct selection. Financial goals is correct.
Absolutely fantastic, Team Ubisi. But remember, now it is your true and false that is coming through, and here it comes.
A fully funded emergency fund should be able to cover my expenses for at least 3 months.
True.
You should keep your emergency fund in the same account as your spending money.
False.
An emergency fund is not necessary.
False.
I should put my emergency funds into a long-term investment.
True.
An emergency fund can be used to replace a burst tire on your car.
True.
All right, and we've got 4 out of that 5.
4 places up the Moolah Mountain is a fast forward. You move a further 3 places up the Moolah Mountain. Let's see what that reveals.
Ooh.
A conundrum for Team Ubisi, Nicolette.
So, in a conundrum, you get to unscramble a word, right? If you get it right, oh my goodness, you get 4,000 moolahs into your portfolio. But if you get it wrong, minus 2,000.
2,000 moolah.
All right, you've got 5 seconds to unscramble that word, and your clock starts now.
Asset.
Okay, Team Ubisi says asset. Let's see if that is the correct selection. Asset is correct. 4,000 moolah to that portfolio.
Tyson, I'm feeling like, no. That moolah is stacking up.
Absolutely. We'll give both Team Ubisi and Team Khumbuza a chance to take a little bit of a breather. So don't you go away. We'll be right back in just a little while.
Welcome back to the game that shows you the moolah, Tyson.
Oh yes, absolutely. We have with us Team Ubisi, currently on 26,000 moolahs and no insurance in their portfolio, Nicolette.
Of course not. And we've got Team Khumbuza with 36,500 moolahs.
We still have our Sanlam Pro with us, who's been watching the game very closely. So let's check in before we move on to round 3. Marissa?
Well, in the spirit of learning new things, here are a few nuggets of knowledge. Listen carefully, these might help you in this round. A large amount of South Africans cannot afford to retire comfortably. Writing your budget down is far better than just thinking about it. There's so much more to learn, so let's get on with it.
Absolutely. Let us get straight back to the Moolah Money Mountain. In this round, instead of playing fastest finger first, what will happen is Nicolette will alternate asking questions from one team to the other. And since Team Ubisi was playing most recently, the first question will be asked to Team Khumbuza. So, Moolah Money Mountaineers, let's make sure we are fired up and ready to go.
And Team Khumbuza, here comes your question. Putting money into your bank account is called A, pledge, B, a deposit, or C, a down payment.
And the answer is B, a deposit.
Team Khumbuza says B, deposit. Let's make sure if it is the correct answer. B, deposit is correct.
It is indeed correct. Team Khumbuza, here comes your true and false.
Savings in a TFSA should be used for long-term goals. Putting my savings under the mattress is better for my long-term goals.
False.
A retirement annuity is a form of short-term saving. You can only withdraw from a retirement annuity at 55.
False.
All people have basically the same savings goals, regardless of which stage of life they are
False.
That is 4 moves on our Moolah Mountain. Let's see where Team Khumbuza is going to land up.
A conundrum, Nicolette. Once
Team Khumbuza, do you remember how to play a conundrum? We are going to give you a word to unscramble. You've got 5 seconds to unscramble it. Let's start the clock.
Oh, when you're out of time! Did not get the answer for the conundrum in time, so that is 2,000 Moolahs lost. Askis, Team Khumbuza.
Let's move on to Team Ubisi, and here is your question. When your fixed rate savings account reaches the end of its fixed term, it is called what? A, a capital gain, B, a maturity, or C, attainment?
That's B, maturity.
B, maturity is the selection. Let's see if that is the correct choice. B, maturity is correct.
Well done, Team Ubisi. Let's get your true and false.
Doing a monthly budget in your head has the same impact as writing your monthly budget down.
False.
Fixed, variable, and discretionary are different types of expenses. Rent is a fixed expense. Deciding on your priorities is a key part of budgeting.
True.
A good way to save is to review automatic subscriptions and memberships.
True.
All right, Team Ubisi, there was a bit of a nervous one there. You get 3, so you move 3 up the Moolah Mountain. Let's see what is behind that move. Oh!
2,000 Moolahs to your portfolio!
It's coming, I'm loving it. Here is the next question for Team Khumbuza. A deposit account held at a financial institution that allows withdrawals and deposits at any time is called what? A, a transactional account, B, a fixed deposit account, or C, a retail bonds account.
The answer is A, a transactional account.
A transactional account, says Team Khumbuza. Let's take a look and see if that is correct. Transactional account is correct.
Right, and here comes your true and false.
88% of South Africans felt they would not have enough money to retire on. 50% of South Africans do not have a retirement plan, and low-income earners can't afford one.
True.
Only 6% of South Africans have a retirement plan they had properly thought through.
False.
South Africa has a great savings culture.
False.
South African national savings rate for households is 2%.
False.
Right, and that is 2 moves up the Moolah Mountain. Let's see where you guys were going to land up.
Ooh, that is 1,000 Moolahs.
I love it.
Yo, both teams attracting that Moolah money. That brings us to the end of our climb up the Moolah Money Mountain. And with that exhausting climb, let's see what each team has in their portfolio, Nicolette.
Yes, Team Ubisi is sitting comfortably there with 28,000 Moolahs in their portfolio, Tyson.
Team Khumbuza, on the other hand, is on 35,500 Moolah without an insurance policy at present, Nicolette.
But families, we still have one final game. And this part of the game could either make or break you. Because let me tell you what that question holds. It's a powerful question. It can either double your money if you get it correctly, or it can half it if you get it incorrectly. So you've got to think fast. It is absolutely important. Are you ready? So I would need your arms behind you. And the question comes, what is the maximum that you can contribute to a tax-free savings account in a lifetime? A, 100,000, B, 1 million, or C, 500,000 rand?
Team Ubisi was quick to the buzzer. What is your selection? This is the big one. Stakes so high, it could go either way.
B.
Team Ubisi says B, 1 million rand. Let us see if that is the correct answer. Oh! The answer you were looking for was 500,000 rand, which was
yes.
C. You have lost half of your moolah, unfortunately. But that means our winner of the 50,000
Well done, Team Khumbuza. You are a winner for today. 50,000 rand. And on your way to the quarterfinals, so that's absolutely amazing.
Are we going for that 500,000?
You're going for that 500,000. I'm loving it.
500,000.
Okay, but what are we going to do with this 50,000?
Definitely investing back into our business.
Love it. Well done, guys.
Music to my ears, music to my ears. Team Ubisi, you guys have been absolutely fantastic sports. I know Soshanguve is absolutely proud of the way that you guys have been this evening. Thank you so much.
Indeed, and Team Khumbuza also, thank you very much to you. But of course, thank you to our Sanlam Financial Pro, who was here to just help us out, teach us everything that we need to know.
Absolutely. For those of you out there watching at home, don't forget to play the Sanlam Moola-Money quiz game on our website. So where you can win great weekly prizes from the comfort of your own home.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week on the
Sanlam Moola-Money Family Game Show.
We can just say the first hurdle has been jumped. Now, on the 500K now.
Oh, it was nerve-wracking. We enjoyed ourselves. We played. We did whatever we were supposed to do.
This game was the most exciting thing I've ever experienced. The guys did an amazing job. I was surprised about the amount of knowledge that they actually had, because there were some questions that I thought actually they wouldn't know.
Thank you again to Sanlam for an awesome opportunity. Can't wait to do it again, the 500K.